えてよその仕組みを僕の中に誰かいるの This is where I don't know if she does this because I have not listened. I don't even know which ones are covers and which ones are not by Otto, but it seems like just like the Aishite, this one, to me, she's paying homage to the original. The original is really good, but when I hear Otto sing it, I feel like she just makes it sound. She could take any song and just make it sound better. Take your favorite artist and make them sing all your favorite songs or just songs in general, and you're probably gonna like them even more than the originals. So that's what she did. But to me, she's paying homage to the original with this because the sound, if you listen to the original, like the opening for Tokyo Ghoul, it's very similar to what the sound that she is making. This whole part where it's a cappella and then the piano comes in, it's just very innocent, and she sounds like she's almost crying and pleading for help to understand what's going on because she's confused. So to me, that's what Otto is conveying. I will say the original, it's similar, but there's not as much expression as what Otto is putting in her voice. I like it. I like that it sounds chaotic. It's very, at first it's just like very melodic, very innocent sounding with the piano, and then all of a sudden it just becomes this clashy. It sounds clashy, and I think that's very intentional. It speaks to the song and to the confusion of what this character is going through. One thing I like to point out right there, 壊せる、壊せない、狂える、狂えない. So it's like very, it's K, 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 K. And I like that. It's very clever lyrically. I just got to give props to Toru-san. It's cool with the play on words, with the play on the K's. I think it's very clever because he does it in the end too. You know, if it's the anime character, it's basically telling her, his family or loved ones, don't look for me, because if you do, I might eat you or I might harm you, you know, hurt you. So it's like there's this sadness to it. It's like, and you can even hear it in Aldo's voice, like Mitsume naide. It's this sad type of don't look at me, I'm ashamed. She's crying as she's doing it. Like I said, it's play on words. Mitsuke naide, Mitsume naide. So don't look for me and don't look for me and don't look at me. So very, very clever with just the wording, and it's very poetic how he's written the lyrics. It's a sad remember me. Don't forget who I was, you know, it's and you can take it so many different ways. It's just deep lyrics. Deep lyrics. So now he's saying, please remember me when I was full of color and I was bright. The loneliness is growing because he has to isolate himself because he's going to eat people. But at the same time, you can look at it in our normal day world. We lose people and they lose us because they isolate themselves. You don't even see them smiling anymore. They're just a different person. And I think that's what she's conveying. Otto is conveying in her voice right here. And then ugokenai, it's basically saying like stuck, paralyzed. When I hear her voice, it's like she's so expressive with her voice. Like when I'm hearing her voice saying all that stuff, knowing what she's saying, she's crying, she's frustrated, she's angry. It's all in her voice. It's amazing. And then the way she says "ogokanai," she keeps changing it. She'll go "ogokanai, ogokanai," and then it's like first it's innocent, then it gets frustrating, then she gets mad, and then once it gets to the unraveling the world, when she goes into that death metal, I think it's death metal. When she gets into that like screaming death metal, and that's sick because even the original did like a death metal ish type of sound, and she's able to do it. That's what I find amazing also with Ado. She has mastered her voice, fine tuned it in all her different songs. Like she can sound sweet. She can I cannot do that death metal sound, like it's like a scream. It's like I cannot do it. And for her, she has so much vocal capability. It's insane. It's insane to just know that she can do all that stuff. There's like just very versatile. Her voice is so versatile, and she has tapped into it. She has tapped into her voice, like really. She has dug deep into her voice to really bring out anything and everything she can out of that voice. It's amazing. And just listen to the Ogokanai and just how much she changes it, and it slowly transitions from like this crying to this, now it's mad, and now it's like, and then she's frustrated, and then she just goes into that death metal type of sound, which is like, it's like dark. I don't know. I'm not a fan of death metal. But when you hear it, it's just very unsettling. And it is perfect for Tokyo Ghoul. It's perfect for this anime. It's perfect for what the situation is. He's becoming a monster. Because when I hear death metal, that's what I hear. I just hear, it's not pleasant. And so I think that it's almost like the voice of a monster, right? So, and I think that's what she conveyed beautifully with her voice. And I think she even did it cleaner than the original, than Toru-san. I would say the song is about just, he has this innocent side, pure side, and then he has this monster side, and then it's like they're becoming intertwined, and he cannot separate the two anymore. Let's listen to that part again, because it's just amazing how she sounds. I love that chord progression. When I hear that chord progression, it makes me think of it almost makes me want to like train. It's like something that I would listen to if that whole section was probably longer, like a minute long. I'd probably have it on repeat, and I'd be like working out or like training. It makes me want to run, or makes me want to just like lift heavy or something, because it's just very, the chord progression. It almost reminds me of a film score, like a battle scene or something. It's just like. Yeah, it just sounds sick. I don't know. Let's hear that again. I would say that's like the bridge, and what's sick to me, the structure of this song, it's like from the second verse, it goes straight into the bridge. There's no chorus, it just goes straight into the bridge. And because I don't think it doesn't even need a second chorus before it goes into the bridge. I think from the verse, it's able to transition to the bridge. Before that, my goodness, she's amazing. Basically the bridge, that it's cool because the first time it was very quick. It was just the kawaseru kawasanai kororu kororanai kuru kuruenai. So this is the KKKK thing. Spends another few measures doing this kawate. I'm not gonna even imitate it. But the lyric, it's basically saying I've changed and I can't go back. Two things become intertwined and both perish. So then it goes back into the can break or unbreakable, breakable. So it's just adding and then when she goes that, oh my goodness, she's crazy. That kega senai, kega senai. It's saying I want to keep you safe and innocent, right? And that's like what Tokyo Ghoul is. It's like he's a good person. He's a ghoul. He's a monster, but he's trying to protect his loved ones, right? He doesn't want them to be defiled or tainted. He wants to keep them safe and innocent. And so just like the way she conveys it in her voice, she's screaming this like frustration. It's amazing. I don't know. That scratch in her voice, I'm telling you, because compared to the cover, it's just on another level. She can be so much more expressive and just convey so much more with her voice. Knowing what she's saying, to me it just means that much more when she's singing it the way she sings it, because it's just there's so much feelings conveyed in her voice that you can feel it. You can feel the lyrics that she's singing. It's amazing too. It sounds so intense, and then she goes Mitsume naite. It's very innocent, it's very sad. It's very sad. Mitsume naite. She's frustrated at the world. Like, this is the world I'm in, and I'm losing myself. And she's like, please don't look at me. And it's sad. It's like, please, Mitsume naite. She can express the intensity of this person losing themselves, and then but still sprinkle in like a little bit of innocence, a little bit of like, there is a little bit of color, there is a little bit of that person left in them, but they're slowly fading away. It's so sick. She's saying paralyzed right there. Kawate shimatta koto ni paralyzed. So kawate shimatta koto ni paralyzed, and then kaerarenai koto darake no paradise. So it's like paralyzed and then paradise. So he's basically saying, so it's cool, just the play on words, right? It's like I'm paralyzed and then paradise. So just hear it. You can't, it's, I mean, yeah, there's an accent there, but she says paralyzed and then she says paradise, which I think is clever. The writer Toru-san is very, very poetic. Tell me. Ado is very good at she's able to convey very precisely how she wants to convey the song. So like from intense to like this sweetness at the end, just please remember me. And it sounds so sweet and innocent, and it just sounds very beautiful sounding. And just a while ago, it was like this intense, dark, frustrated, crying sound. She can really bring out the lyrics and bring out the lyrics in her voice. She's just that good at it. So